That's so good. So good. Wow. Hello and welcome back to another video. And this week we are continuing with another Final Fantasy track. And we're going back to the roots of where we started doing these music... Smack the microphone stand. Where we started doing this music reactions and things like that. With Final Fantasy XIV. You may be able to tell then I'm in a bit of Final Fantasy obsessed at the moment. However, don't worry, the next video will be a Guilty Gear 1, so don't worry, that'll be coming probably tomorrow. But I really wanted to do this one. I don't know, I just kind of felt like I wanted to look at, you know, these Final Fantasy tracks. We've done Tuzanakund, which is one of my favourite tracks. And I felt, I don't know, just cool to come back and look at some more Final Fantasy XIV, some more music from Soken. Which I don't know, I just felt cool to do it. So that's what we're going to do today, and look at Tomorrow and Tomorrow, performed live from the Eorzean Symphony, which we did look at one of these tracks before. But we watched Close in the Distance. So if you want to watch that, I'll try and remember to leave a link somewhere. So before we get into it, if you're new here, what we're going to do is we're going to watch and listen to the whole thing all the way through without stopping. And react to it, and then after that we will play the song again and we'll stop and start and talk about things. If you enjoy this video, please do like it. It really helps my channel out, and subscribe as well so you can be here for whenever I upload more of these videos. And also leave a comment because it helps the videos out, but also you can put your suggestions for songs and things that you would like to see on the channel, and we can do that. And once again, today this video is brought to you by my Twitch stream. Yes, so I am currently streaming quite a bit on Twitch. I'm streaming through Final Fantasy XVI, hence the Final Fantasy obsession at the moment. So please do drop me a follow on Twitch and say hello while I'm live. If you've got a song recommendation and you want to give it to me in person or live, you can do that as well, and I'll make sure to write that down. But anyway, having said all that, so let's get into this then. Yeah, let's just get straight into it and let's not waste any more time. So let's listen and react to Tomorrow and Tomorrow from Final Fantasy XIV, performed by the Eorzean Symphony in 3, 2, 1, go. Shit. Stunning. That's so good. So good. Wow. What a performance. That's very nice. Okay. Wow. Quickly. Man, wow. Like, that was such a good performance. Obviously I've played through the game before, so I've had heard that song before, but just not in that arrangement. And that was really stunning. Really, really stunning. So well performed, and I'll go into why, or why I think that anyway, in a second. It does feel, and almost in many ways sounds like, and obviously if you played the game before, this won't make a lot of sense, but it comes from the perspective of Heidelin, who's kind of like the overarching kind of spirit that looks after your god, that kind of looks after you if you haven't played the game. Which kind of this very ethereal, you know, for lack of a better phrase, godlike kind of way that this is performed. So let's get back into the reaction then, and let's stop and start and talk about some stuff. Let's go. What an intro, man. What a dramatic intro. So you just have the kind of the strings just going along the notes with one kind of swipe. And then this really high, just phenomenal soprano singing this with the lyrics that were at the beginning of the Shadowbringers track, I think. Yes. So it's kind of like a reminder straight away, but of, you know, of the past, of where we've been as players and characters and listeners within this story. It's very, very cool. I really love as well those little, just kind of like, it's almost as like a heartbeat or a pulse of the harp that they're playing. And harps are such cool instruments, man. This, you know, really elegant sound from a string instrument that you only really can get from a harp, and it makes it elevates it. It makes it sound more classy. It makes it sound, again, more ethereal, more godlike, more, you know, mystical in a way. Just a very, very nice instrument. Very expensive instrument as well, but very nice instrument. I love that bit as well. There's a lot that I love about this. I like that we've got kind of like the male vocal choir that you can see, or the whole choir actually, that you can see at the back. Oh, I don't know why I'm pointing at it with my pen. That's not going to help, is it? Up here. Going along with it to ground it, and we're kind of getting a bit more of a trumpet scene, so the song's kind of beginning to build up. It's kind of had this very, very nice, very kind of silky start into the song, very beautiful start into the song, but now it's going to start building with, you know, more of a horn section and things like that. But what I really like is that run, that she does at the end, that kind of sound, really operatic, really, like, that would be in the aria for a soprano in some opera that was written 400 years ago. Like a really nice callback to the very, you know, beginnings of classical and orchestral music. And that's, you know, like, you could tell that her register is built for this kind of singing because, like, she's not physically putting in a huge amount of effort to be able to hit these notes, like, and she's obviously, look, you can see how much fun she's having. Very relaxed, just excellent technique, and we're going to go more into that probably a bit later on in the song as to what she's doing to make it sound so nice, but it's just so comfortable for her, and it's the tone of it is so full, and I mean that can be lost by a lot of people when they're singing so high, but to have that full bodied sound in a head range, head voice is so impressive. It sounds so good. I just love that little descend. The journey will never end. That, like, it just really brings it down. It's like it's the way that you can end a song, you know, with that kind of like never end. Really, I mean, I just really like it. It kind of, I like that the orchestra, the choir, kind of follow along with the melody line. And it's kind of reminding you that you're not alone, I suppose. I spoke in the Final Fantasy X video that was uploaded a few days ago, if I've kept to the schedule that I've planned, that my favorite composer is probably Rachmaninoff, and the similar themes with the flowing into the arpeggios and the chords, and how the piano just seems to flow with each other like a wave. I really like from Rachmaninoff, and I really like how that influence is brought into the Final Fantasy music as it is here. In this kind of like very nice isolated piano section, which is very dramatic. It's busy. But it is so pure, so beautiful, and there's obviously similar techniques used in Tuzanican. I think in Tuzanican you could maybe interpret that as the water of, you know, all the zones and stuff and where they're all from. But for this, it's almost like it feels like the ether. It's like the existence is like flowing, energy flowing in between us. That's what the whole game's about, and that's kind of how it feels to me. What I'll just say is that in this kind of section, I really like how also like the wind instruments just behind it, kind of accentuating the vocal. But you could, if you were to tell anyone who had not heard of this game or anything that this song was from a musical, they'd probably ask you which one. Like, they wouldn't doubt you. And look, if you've watched this channel for a while, you know that I like musical theatre. I love musical theatre, and I like, you know, the grandeur of it all. And these songs just have that. They have the grandeur and spectacle that you need for a massive show. And I think you need that grandeur and spectacle when you're, you know, trying to support one of the biggest gaming franchises as one of the biggest gaming sagas ever made. So I just think it's So nice, so nice.
As a new beginning, and should our soul scatter unto the wind, still we shall live on. Stand on.
Okay, so let's do it here. Let me just go back to her face. Okay. Now, so let's talk about what she's doing to be so good at singing. So there's something, a technique when you sing that's called singing within the pillar of singing in the pillar. And what that means is that when you, in your mind, when you envision singing, you shouldn't be, when you go up and down your range, you shouldn't be thinking of trying to go up, like forward to try and hit a note, and going down to go down. Like, the pillar of singing is that the voice, your body is a pillar, and the voice should stay within the pillar. So when you go up, it goes up in the column, and when it goes down in the column, in your grounded column, supported vocal instrument, as in your body, and everything working within the column of singing. And that's, you can see when she's going up, it's also very supported. It's just going up into the top of the column, and then it's kind of goes back down, and moves, and also changing of the vowels. So stand tall. If you were to say tall, I'm pretty sure your mouth would not look like that, because she's changed the vowel slightly. It still sounds like tall, but she's changed it to a bit of a toll, and it allows you to open the soft palate a bit more, open the mouth a little bit more. It adds more space. It's used like, it's more of like an Italian type of way of singing, in terms of like operatically and using purer vowels to try and have easier and more space when you're singing an easier tone. And that's used in not just in opera and classical music or musical theatre. It's used in all sorts of music. You could probably think of rock songs and things like that where the vowels don't sound quite like they would normally, and that's for this reason, because it's easier and technique-wise to be able to sing those notes if you just slightly alter the vowels. And the grand end. Yeah. Let's. I mean, what a beautiful piece of music, as we all expect from Soken. What an amazing, orchestrated and particularly amazingly performed piece from Tomorrow from the Aeolian Symphony. Fantastic, as per usual. But let's end the video here. So thank you all so much for watching. Let me know what you thought of the song as well in the comments below, and what did you like, what did you not like, what did you notice about it. Any other songs from Final Fantasies that you want to hear, let me know as well, or any other songs from anywhere else, let me know in the comment section below as well. But having said all of that, thank you all so much for watching. Please like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe to the channel as well, and follow my stream. But having said that, again, thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.